So I am out. It is the time of night that he usually comes out of his box and gets ready to fly off. It's cloudy here today in East Tennessee, so um, it's kind of hard to tell how close we are to it getting dark. Usually it gets dark around here 5:45, 6 o'clock, so we're coming up on it. Zoom in just a little bit. So what he does is every night when the sun goes down, he flies off and goes and hunts all night. And then he comes back in the morning usually around 5:30 or 6 o'clock. They're nocturnal, so they hunt at night. And this time of year is when the males, this is Dwight, he's a male, they go and look for a place for the female to lay her eggs. They usually lay their eggs in February. And this is the third year that Dwight has picked this box for her to choose from. And she never picks my box. So I say that his lady friend is named Charlene. And she is bougie. She never picks his box. So I'm hoping that this year will be the year that she wants to stay here, because if she would just lay eggs and I could see baby owls, my life would be made. So if you're watching, drop a comment. You can see how his feathers allow him to blend in. His feathers, especially when his head is turned to the side like that, his feathers are almost exactly the same color as the tree. Hey, Adrian, what's up? I'm in East Tennessee. I'm watching Dwight the Screech Owl that lives at my house. He's poking his head out. He should be headed out here anytime. Yes. I've had this owl box up for, gosh, probably about 8 years, and he just finally came about 3 years ago. He shows up every fall, and you can see him looking around. He is a screech owl, so he's an eastern screech owl. There are western screech owls and eastern screech owls, and west, they are west of the Rocky Mountains, and east, they are east of the Rocky Mountains. I live in East Tennessee, so we're in Tennessee, and they are one of the smallest owl species. He looks big here, but he's actually really, really small. And they don't eat a lot of larger animals. They eat a lot of bugs and reptiles. They will hunt like mice. Oh, look, you can see him yawn. So something else interesting about screech owls and owls in general, they have 2 stomachs. So what happens is when they eat, for example, a mouse, then the good nutritious part goes to one stomach, and the bones and the fur and the extra stuff, that goes to a separate stomach. And once a day, they cough up a pellet that contains the bones and the fur and all that good stuff. So I was getting excited because when he opened his mouth, I thought maybe he was coughing up a pellet. And scientists will actually dissect the pellets to see what they eat. So they can dissect the pellets and see like the little bones of the animals they eat and different things like that. So you can see he's just up in his box. I'll zoom out a little bit. Welcome in. Feel free to drop a comment, say hello. We're watching Dwight the Screech Owl. He flies out of his box each night around sunset. to go hunt for the evening. He's just kind of looking around. Hey, gamer. Welcome in. Dwight is a screech owl, a tiny owl. And this time of year, they scout out different owl houses. They scout out different owl houses. And I was saying earlier that the female gets to pick which house they stay in. And I have decided his female friend, they've been here for 3 years. Her name is Charlene. And is bougie. She will not pick our owl house. So I'm hoping that this year she will pick this house. They lay their eggs in February. Starting to get a little darker. As it gets darker, it's kind of harder to see him. You can see he's kind of looking at the ground now. So I'll stay on just a couple more minutes. As it gets darker, I can't see him quite as well. But like I mentioned earlier, you can see how well his fur allows him to blend into the trees. You probably have owls near you and don't even realize it because their feathers really help them to camouflage. Almost, oh look. Okay, he just hopped out on the branch. Did you see him? He hopped out on the branch, so he's getting ready to leave. And any minute, he'll just fly. I'll try to get up to see if I can get a better view of him, but I know as soon as I stand up, he'll take off. But I'll try. I'll try to get up. Sitting there. Is he not adorable? He's so cute. So see, you can see how small he is. I'm zooming in on him now. Whoops. There he goes. So he is headed over to that area right over there is where he stays at night. All right. Thank you guys for watching.